and welcome to Chef's Choice with Citizens Energy Group. I'm your host, Angela, and with us today is Andrew Miller, Executive Chef of Creation Café.
Yes.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
I love Creation Café. You guys have a really nice spot, right? Right
yes,
on the canal.
We're on the north end of the canal.
Yeah, so you can come in and have a nice lunch or dinner and take a walk on the canal. All right, and you've got a whole ton of stuff spread out for us. Tell us what we're going to make today.
Today we're going to make one of our menu items. It's a sweet corn ragu with a Maryland-style crab cake.
Okay.
So I thought I'd teach everybody how to make a proper crab cake.
Oh, a proper crab cake. All right, we're getting schooled today. Now, I have to say, you say ragu, and most people think, jarred tomato sauce, spaghetti sauce, but you've got something quite different looking there.
A ragu is actually technically a stew in classical cooking. So basically, I've taken Indiana cream corn and kind of made not pureed it. It's more of a stew this time.
Okay. So. Well, it looks way better than the cream corn that comes out of a can. I can tell you that right now. All right. So tell me how we're gonna teach me how to make this crab cake.
Well, first you would you want to dice all your vegetables,
which I personally did before we started the show.
Onion, celery, and red pepper are mine in this recipe.
Okay.
And then you're gonna lightly saute them.
Oh, so they're not super crunchy in the crab cake. Now you've already got some butter going here over a natural gas flame, right?
Yes. I melt a little butter to saute with.
Okay.
And we'll start the onions and celery and sweat that down.
Okay.
Which is nice about gas, because normally you don't have to wait for the heat to get hot. So
I know. I hate that standing and waiting for an electric burner to heat up. Do you guys cook over natural gas at the restaurant?
Yes.
That's good. So. See, I'm always impressed with chefs who can do that. Now you're adding the red pepper.
Yeah. Now we're gonna add the red pepper in.
All right.
So.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, it is starting to turn translucent.
So you don't want them much. Just another minute or so. Okay. Just enough so they're not super crunchy and they don't take forever to cook when you're cooking crab cake.
Okay. So should we go ahead and start putting some of our ingredients in? Is this the big mixing bowl?
Yes, you can go ahead. We can. You can go ahead and crack the egg in, dump the mayonnaise in.
Oh, I'm going to crack the eggs?
Sure.
Awesome. Okay.
Just one.
Oh, just one. All right.
Well, yeah. The ratio is 1 cup of mayonnaise, 1 egg, and 3/4 cup of breadcrumbs to a pound of crab.
So it's a heart-healthy recipe, is what you're saying?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
So.
Hopefully there are no cardiologists watching. Did not just say a cup of mayonnaise.
Go ahead and add the breadcrumb in.
Okay.
Which is about that much.
About that much, if you're keeping track at home.
And then this is.
And then but in the recipe it's a cup of mayonnaise. Okay.
Yeah, and that's about a cup. And then we'll go ahead and we'll add our veggies in.
All right.
Now normally I would cool those off a little bit in the refrigerator, just give them a quick blast.
Yes, but TV waits for no man, so.
But if you do this fast enough, you won't cook your egg.
Yeah. So we don't get a scrambled egg
egg cake.
Okay.
Okay. So now, and the important part of this is to add all of your wet and seasonings before you before you add your crab in.
So because you don't want to overmix it once you put the crab in, right? And it'll get.
You want to keep your lump.
Your lump's lumpy. We want to keep the lumps lumpy.
That's right.
A crab cake may be the one acceptable circumstance in cooking where you actually want lumps. All right. So you're just sprinkling in seasonings to taste. People could adjust that right at home. Say you want more Cajun seasoning, less Cajun seasoning.
Yeah. More Old Bay, less Old Bay.
Okay.
So.
All right, so what do we add next?
So now that's consistency you want your.
Okay.
And now you can add in, let's see, the basil and the crab.
Here comes the star. Oh, there you go. The star of the show, right?
Don't leave any crab in the bowl. So you just kind of break it apart and then just fold it.
Now, at the restaurant, do you really do this with your hands and you just don't tell people? Oh, see,
yes, we do, but I use gloves because it gets all over,
All right.
You can actually be a little more gentle with your hands.
Oh, okay. So again, trying to maintain the lumpiness of your lump crab. All right.
Okay, so we're all folded in.
Okay.
And I saw some gloves down here. So, let's see. So your crab cakes will look, and they will be a little bit wet.
Okay. And that's all right?
That's all right.
Okay.
We'll throw that in.
So you just dredge it in a little seasoned flour?
A little seasoned flour on the outside. Now, put your crab cake in.
Okay. we're going to let that cook for a couple minutes, and we'll come back and see how it looks. So you've let this cook until it's kind of a nice, beautiful golden brown on both sides.
Yes.
And now we're going to serve it up, right? My favorite part of the show.
Show you how we do it at the restaurant on the plate. So you take the corn ragu, and that goes on the bottom of the plate. So we spread it around.
That smells amazing.
And then at the we do a wilted spinach.
Okay, so you just
with
got
a lemon garlic spinach.
That looks beautiful too. Oh my gosh! What a beautiful dish. And last but not least. Star of the show. That's right. That beautiful crab cake.
So
that looks amazing. So for people who haven't been to Creation Cafe, tell them what kind of food they can expect. I mean, obviously the crab cake. What else can they expect to find there?
We have all kinds of sandwiches. We do some unique sandwiches. We do unique dinner entrees. So we have lunch. We're open for lunch and dinner.
All right. Remember, you can find Chef Andrew's recipe for Maryland lump crab cake with sauteed spinach and corn ragu anytime. Just visit us at citizensenergygroup.com. While you're there, view any of our episodes or check us out at Comcast Video on Demand. Andrew, thank you so much for being here today. And I'm going to dive into this right after they turn the cameras off. That's it for us today. We'll see you next time on Chef's Choice with Citizens Energy Group.